Previously on Britain's Next Top Model, the girls landed in Buenos Aires.
And action.
Hola, buenos dias.
Misha and Viola crumbled at a commercial casting.
Cut.
I've completely forgotten the words.
I feel horrible. Really horrible.
At 4,000 metres above sea level, the photo shoot pushed the girls to their limits. And a tense elimination saw Viola sent home. Who will be eliminated tonight?
I think Viola did deserve to go. I told her that. She didn't do herself any favours by giving up, and she knew that. Hi girls, hola. Welcome to episode 11. I'm going to miss all of you loads, and I mean all of you.
I know that I've never really got on with her and I've always wanted her to leave the competition. But now that she's gone, it's actually really sad. Literally, in that last hour, she was coming out of her shell.
Sophie, you love your face.
She's just a couple of months too late.
Scotland, for the kids. I better show the judges that they made the right decision.
Now that my wee Hungarian pal Viola's went home, I could have a big chance of winning because the judges keep saving me. And all the girls never say I'm their top competition, and I think it'd be pretty good if I made it to the final and proved them all wrong.
I hope you're feeling the Latin vibe and getting to the spirit of South America. You better lose that stiff upper lip, girls. It just doesn't work with the tan.
Snobby and Latin. So snobby Latin with a really good time. I didn't really get what was going on about it, but I kind of thought the stiff upper lip might have been something to do with English. Maybe it was like a bit more Latino.
When we walked into the room, I just saw loads of tango dancers and I was like, oh God, I was terrified.
Okay, girls.
And then this exotic woman appeared and explained to us what we were going to do.
Latin American models are famous for being sexy and vivacious. And I can't think of a better way to bring out your Latin power than learning how to tango. Because you will be performing in the streets of La Boca. So you have 1 hour, good luck.
We were going to be learning like a tango dance and we only had an hour to learn it. And we were going to be performing it in public and I was just like, what?
I have to learn this dance and dance in front of loads of people that know about this dance. And I've not got a clue because I've never done the tango before.
I was really nervous about my dance partner because I'm quite tall and had absolutely massive heels on. And he was so small and I was kind of like, oh my gosh.
La Boca is a very busy place. It's got restaurants and bars and it's got like a lot of tango dancers there.
Suddenly, we just seen all our dancers waiting for us and this just crowd of people just staring.
It was just awful because I knew that crowd would be watching me. I wanted to die.
And I was just like really nervous because there were so many people there. I didn't want to muck up. I was thinking, what if I fall over or like get the dance move wrong or look stupid?
Misha was brilliant in the class, and then when she went up there, she didn't really know the right moves.
She was kind of looking at her feet and a bit confused about what was going on.
I just really enjoyed it. And it was kind of nice, everybody like watching us. I kind of thought it made us feel a lot more sexier, a lot more confident.
When little Sebastian led me to the floor, I didn't notice anyone else around me. It was just me and Sebastian, and we were tangoing our little asses away.
And then it was me, of course. Big fuck up.
I felt so sorry for her. She kind of looked like a little old lady tangoing. She was looking at her feet. She looked really nervous, didn't quite know what she was doing. She just looked really uncomfortable up there.
She kind of got confused and like her legs were going everywhere and she's like, where am I going? She kept on looking to the floor. And
I was just walking the full time and looking down at his feet because I was really confused. In elimination, the last comment I got when I was in bottom 2 was, you can't lose your focus. I just think that I need to pull something out the bag because nothing seems to be going my way at all. Nothing.
I don't really know what happened. We were kind of sitting on the bed and we were all getting along and laughing, we're having a little drink. And then suddenly we started talking about when Misha's boyfriend proposed.
Yeah, to scratch his arse and pull it ring so then I don't get a video of my children.
No, don't be a bitch. Her boyfriend proposed. That's harsh.
Ashley was just still really annoyed that Misha had got a message from her boyfriend when he proposed, because she really still wanted one from her kids.
I was cracking a fucking joke, so go and get a fucking joke.
You weren't cracking a joke!
Stop it, I swear to God, right? No, I was happy for Misha, but why the hell did that arsehole have to scratch his arse and pull it ring? Because I could have got a video from my kids. That is what I was
Because he
trying
proposed
to
her, don't be so selfish. He just proposed to her. Why are you supposed to me?
Don't shout at me. And I explained to her what I meant by it, how it was a joke and she should, like, basically get a grip, like, get a sense of humour. You got a sense of humour?
No, because
Exactly.
she just got married.
Exactly, I was saying he scratched his arse, Jake, this is a joke.
Oh, so that was your joke, that you were pissed off because she got that video message?
I don't know why Ashley lost it. I think she's got quite a bad temper on her. And I said something about her kids, and then she was like, don't go talking about my kids like that, blah, 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 blah. So, I think she's just a bit loony, really.
Shut the fuck up, Sophie.
I didn't say anything.
Shut the fuck up.
So why did you get so defensive about
Shut
everything?
the fuck up, arsehole.
Ashley,
And don't sit and see if you sit and look at me in that fucking way.
why?
You'll be fucking way that you look, Lisa Snowden. Fucking get lost, you cow. I mean, just because I'm from Scotland doesn't mean that I'm serious about everything. I'll be truthful, I don't exercise that much.
He thinks that she's one of the girls that have more potential to win.
Would you like to announce who the winner is?
Yeah. Congratulations. The winner is...
Are you a confident Latin lady? Do you know what it takes to survive as an international model? What do you think it is?
Just a sexy photo shoot.
You're gonna have to be sexy.
Latina style.
When we got the Lisa mail, I was absolutely positive and knew what it was. I was totally wrong.
When we walked into the location, we didn't really know what was going on.
We turned up to our first location and we were met by Nesta and Gabrielle. And they were kind of like a bit scary looking. I was so relieved when Louis popped out.
Buenos dias, ladies!
Hola.
Today is a big day.
Louis told us that we were going to go and see a top fashion designer later in the day, but first we were going to get interviewed by 2 representatives from Argentina's premier model agency.
Gabriella Mission and Nesta will be evaluating you as models.
It was a real wake-up call, to be honest, because we were kind of a bit in holiday mode a bit, and then suddenly it was really, really serious.
I'm going to be checking how well you have done later.
I was really nervous going in because I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know if they were going to ask me questions. Okay, girls, that's me.
Good luck. Don't let anything fall out. Or fall over.
Can you tell us what you eat, if you do any sports, if you exercise a bit?
I'll be truthful, I don't exercise that much. Really, my exercise is running after my kids. Like, if I'll eat anything not really too healthy, which is quite bad. And I never expected a question like, what do you eat? Well, I don't eat healthy at all, so why lie?
When they asked her if she had a healthy lifestyle and she ate well, she goes, no, I don't. I eat really badly. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Ash, if you're going into a casting, surely you're not going to tell the people that are going to represent you in the future that you eat badly.
She's got to change her diet and work out a little bit more. Misha, we've got your portfolio here. Would like you to tell us something about the shootings. Which one did you like best?
My favourite one, I'd say, was that one. This shoot I really enjoyed. This one here was my first shoot that we did. I really liked that picture of me. I think my eyes look quite fierce in that. It's one of my favourites as well. This one is one of my favourites. I'm looking down on everyone, I'm the best, and I really enjoyed that one.
Tell us the one that you like best.
Oh, okay. I think I'd have to say the one that I like the best would be this one, or maybe this one. It's kind of like you're on a job interview and like you just want to impress them and you want to say the right thing, so it's a weird atmosphere, but I think I answered it okay.
The two pictures that she liked best, she started telling us all the job that she has done and describing everything. We didn't want to hear that.
I just was a bit self-conscious about my body in the bikini. It was, I think because it's been brought up so many times, I am getting more aware of it.
Would like to know something about your habits, what you eat.
The weight issue has come up a lot recently, and I have had an eating disorder in the past, but that's behind me now. You know, food-wise, I am a vegetarian, but I do realise that, you know, you need your protein, especially in modelling when you're travelling about a lot. You need to keep, you know, strong, so I have a lot of fish still.
Although she is very thin, we think that maybe she can work out a little bit, and it's someone we could choose to work with us.
They kept speaking in Spanish. You had no idea what they were talking about. You just knew they were talking about you. They just looked you up and down the whole time, and you're just like, oh, God. I felt so vulnerable. You're just like a body. They don't really care that much about you. They weren't really kind of listening to what you were saying. It wasn't a very warming thing. And I was kind of like, this is like the real world. It's so scary.
Tell us something about your lifestyle, sports, exercising.
And I suppose a lot of my exercise is kind of shopping and, you know, walking around like that. But a few swimming and stuff.
When we asked her about exercising, she said that she worked out at home and that she went shopping. That's a strange comment. Shopping, it's not exercising.
After the model agency, we went to our first casting, which was like really, really exciting actually.
We met Benito Fernandez, and he was amazing.
Hi. Hi. Welcome to Benito Fernandez Boutique. He's a Latin American designer.
Yeah, una.
One by one, we're gonna call you, we're gonna dress you, and we're gonna make this little catwalk, okay?
He didn't speak a word of English, but he was so welcoming and friendly. I loved him.
Nice to meet you, Sophie.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Belen.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Hi.
And his shop was so colourful, it was amazing. I think the competition is fierce though, because everyone's got a certain something about them that the judges can see and the judges like. So it's just time to nail everything and give it my all.
Benito thinks about maybe the blonde girls are harder to show like a stronger personality, but not in Sophie's case. Sophie really makes it. She has a very great personality.
We're down to the final four, been in the bottom a lot of times, and I just think that I should be doing better than the other girls to prove the judges that I can do better.
This girl is sent to Benito. Benito would like to have her in one of his runways, yes.
Yes.
She has the looks.
Yes.
Nice.
I like.
Benito really likes Misha. She likes that the thing that she's very exotic. She has an exotic look, but maybe she should work on with her body and the way she walks. She makes the catwalk. She needs to work that.
Jay, you are ready?
Ready?
Yay? Wow. Come here.
It's really happy because I think everyone knows that the end is near, and you know the competition. It's at the strongest it's ever been. Every time there's a challenge, you can see people's mind just turn, and it's kind of like, yeah, back to competition.
She has everything to be a
Sí,
top
tendría que
model.
estar un poco más segura de sí
yes,
misma.
maybe she needs to be more secure of herself, no?
Pero creo que es la que más potencial tiene.
But he thinks that she's one of the girls that have more potential to win.
We walked into this tall white boutique with all these clothes that were just perfect. You could tell it was like really, really expensive in here. And then Louis turned up.
Hola, chicas! Hola! I've been talking to Gabriella and Benito, and I've been given feedback about you all. One of you has impressed more than the rest. Before I reveal who that is, I would like to introduce you to my new best friend, Pablo Ramirez. Pablo has offered to give the winning girl a dress from his couture collection.
Oh my God! I would love to get a dress made by him because I saw the dresses and they were beautiful.
I've always wanted to wear a piece of couture, and then to own a piece would be just amazing.
When Louis told us that the girl that won the challenge was going to get a couture dress, I was like, come on, Sophie, you've won so many challenges, you can do this.
Pablo, would you like to announce who the winner is?
Yeah. Congratulations. The winner is Jade.
You know, I couldn't believe it. I was just really, really relieved though that I'd won something, and especially at this point in the competition, and especially that challenge, because we all knew how important it was.
I was gutted. I actually wasn't happy at all. Like, I didn't have a happy bone in my body, which is terrible for me.
Come on out! Woo! Give us a twirl!
This is the one. This is definitely the one.
It's amazing. Fabulous!
I kind of looked to the girls to be like, oh yeah, you know, like you would when you were with your friends, like to say, oh look what I've done, you know. And then kind of realised that, you know, these girls don't want me to win, and sometimes when you win something and you're so proud of yourself, they make you feel like you don't deserve it.
Afterwards, she came up and she was like, I'm so glad I won that because, you know, I really need the confidence boost. And I'm like, you don't need the confidence boost. You stand in front of the judges every week and they praise the ground you walk on.
It was the most tongue I've ever experienced in my life. Watch her leg, don't look at him. She lost it.
Being sexy, vivacious, and remaining high fashion isn't as easy as it looks. Be ready for 8 a.m.
What's vivacious?
Being curvy.
Oh God, being sexy, vivacious. No, that's voluptuous.
Well, we're never going to find out what this is, and we're all glammed up, so let's go have a glass of wine.
Yes. We decided we'd go into the kitchen and have a glass of wine and chill out. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, these two guys just walked in.
Our Buenos Aires tour guide walked in, Ivan, with his friend. No prizes for why he came back, because he fancied Ashley.
Why now? We've had so many days we come back from photo shoots looking good. It's like, why now would you choose to come in?
We bring something for celebrate.
It's so embarrassing, I ran away and went and put makeup on.
Immediately, I just ran straight up the stairs because I am not wearing a dress.
Where are the girls? Time to
Getting
celebrate.
ready.
Okay. For the big night.
The girls just left me. They went upstairs to sort themselves out and to make them look hot, and like I was left by myself with these guys. Didn't know what to say to them. They didn't even come for me. I'm the one with the boyfriend. They came for the single girls, and they blooming just sod off and leave me.
So I got in comfy jeans and a nice, well, no, in fact, I got a vest top on. So I got in jeans and a vest top, and then we went back downstairs and we all started playing drinking games. Then we decided to go swimming.
Okay, Mish, come on. Jay! Jay!
As I was walking up to the pool, Yvonne pushed me in. It was freezing, it was really, really cold. So next thing, he grabs onto me and he starts swimming with me up the back of the pool.
About 5 seconds later, he's Ashley pushed up against the side of the pool with Evan absolutely, you know, chewing her face.
It was kind of like two hippos eating each other's faces off.
It was the most tongue I've ever experienced in my life. Like, this was a lot of tongue.
And then 2 seconds later, Evan's friend is, you know, getting it on the sofa, so, you know, go girl. I mean, I know we've all been a bit deprived, but it was a bit, like, full on.
That was heated. That became a jacuzzi. Yvonne and his friend were leaving, so me and Sophie went to say bye, obviously. And me and Yvonne started kissing quite aggressively. A wee bit like dry sex.
Me and What's-His-Face kind of had a kiss that was, you know, just a little holiday romance. And then Ashley, the little tramp, just had this massive, like, feeding fest with the guy. And it was disgusting. It kind of looked like soft porn.
We arrived at the location, was absolutely beautiful.
It was a really grand old building and it was so gorgeous.
Good morning, girls. How are you?
We walked in and we were met by these 3 hot little ladies.
Hi, I'm Jimena, the founder and editor-in-chief of Catalog Book. We are a famous high fashion magazine. We are famous because of our daring shoots. Today we are going to do a tango shoot. I heard you had some experience on it, so I think it will be easy for you.
Ashley wouldn't be very good because she royally messed up her tango on the street. It was awful.
I was a bit confused because even though we've learned it all this week, I didn't know how to put it in a photo.
And the good news is that the best model will be published in the next issue, so good luck, girls.
When she said that the winner was going to feature in the next edition, I was really determined to do well.
I wanted to impress them so much. To be in the magazine, to go along with my 2 campaigns that I've won would be amazing.
I like to wait to see how things turn out. If you apply some pressure.
I was wearing like the most amazing dress. It was really long to the floor, black, fitted. But then she came along and just introduced these massive sleeves and I was like, oh God, that's gonna be so hard to post these massive sleeves. And I had so much to think about. I had to think about the stocking that was underneath my couture gown, which needed to be shown.
Watch your leg.
Yeah. Should I get the stocking?
You can put your foot on the floor.
I then had to show off the sleeve with the other hand.
Watch your hand, Sophie, it's crazy hand.
While acting sexy towards the boy, so I don't have 3 hands, so it's getting quite difficult at this point.
Bring your chin down a little bit more. Don't look at him. Sophie, bring your face down just a little bit.
I was thinking when I was watching Sophie that she was really, really, really good. I was like, oh God, I've got to go after Sophie.
Watch your shoulder, bring it down a little bit so your neck shows.
But it did make me worry about my own performance, and I was just thinking, can I compete with that? Like, I'm gonna have to try, but can I?
Feel sexy and feminine at the same time, please. Look at me, and we are done. Thank you.
I had given it everything I could. I gave it my best, and what more can I do?
She's very beautiful. She has a beautiful face, great eyes. Bad points, I think that sometimes she doesn't know how to use them.
I went out and set and I met the photographer and she just explained to me, you have to be sexy, we have to do the tango, you have to dance. And then she pointed to the door and she was telling me to be sexy with the door.
You're gonna be standing against this door and you have to embrace the door. You have to act with the door and with Ariel at the same time.
It was quite uncomfortable because anything I'd done on the door just looked silly and I knew it.
Use the door as a support.
And it's down to the final 4 and I need to get like a perfect shot.
Lean against the door with your head also. This one, look.
Here. And I was just like, what could I do that the judges are going to like? Like I was actually thinking about my legs, like how my toe was or something, just because I knew the judges would comment on it.
Her face the whole time did not change.
Show me your face a little bit.
It was one expression the whole time. She was just like she was really scared and just pouting.
Look at me. Look at me more, and more.
I was a bit worried, just for the fact that I didn't actually have a clue what they wanted.
What would you do? You have to seduce him with your dance.
So I have to dance around them?
What would you do? You have to dance, you have to seduce him, you have to be beautiful, and you have to show me the best part of your dress and your rings. Look at him. 2 more, and we'll be done. 1, and this has to be the best one, Ashley. Go. Thank you.
Seriously, I don't actually know how I've done. But I don't think it went that bad.
She lost it. She tried very hard, and she sometimes tried so hard that she lost what she was doing.
When I arrived on set, I had this really kind of editorial look going on.
Jane, beautiful flower, beautiful you too.
Thank you. I never really feel that sexy in shoots, but this outfit really embraced my figure and it made me look like I had some curves, actually.
I think Jade's got a clever little game plan going on because she always says, oh, I'm so not sexy, I'm so unconfident. And I'm like, you are confident and you know you're sexy. And she goes on set and she was really sexy and she did rock it. And I don't know how much I believe of this kind of sweet little Jade. I'm not sure.
Great. Angry face a little bit. Great.
And the photographer really was so enthusiastic about Jade. I actually felt jealousy. I think it's just because when you get down to this part of the competition and it's 4 people left, you don't want people to do well.
We're done. Jade was great. She did everything perfectly. She listened to everything what we told her, and she tried to do what we told her to do and even more and go farther in that direction.
Yeah, I was really excited that it was going to be a tango shoot. I thought it would be brilliant to be featured in their next edition because it's a great opportunity to be in a magazine, and this is like what I want to do. I want to be a model. I want to be in magazines and billboards and everything.
Matthias, Misha, you're going to be dancing with him. Remember about your back of the dress, so I want to see a lot of back and you have to dance around him.
Okay.
Okay? Want your leg straight and you have to be standing on your heel, okay? You don't have to look at the camera the whole time. If you're doing that, just take your fur off or do something with it. No, just let it loose.
It just felt strange. It just didn't feel right. I don't know why.
It's a bit weird watching Misha's performance, the whole kind of atmosphere. I felt like it was a bit awkward.
Now I need you to move around him, okay? You have to dance around him. You're trying to seduce him with your dance. He's just standing there and you are around him. And just feel the tango inside of you.
I thought it was quite difficult to work with a male model because I thought that he'd be more interactive with me, kind of like if I moved then he'd like come with me like naturally, but he didn't, and I just felt really awkward and felt like I was doing rubbish.
I just need you to work on your leg, please, Misha, and feel him with your body, okay? Your head against his shoulder and stuff. Feel him.
There was so much awkwardness in the room between her and the male model. Didn't feel like she was high fashion. It didn't feel like she was fulfilling the brief of being raunchy. And I got pretty bored watching it after a while. I was like, come on, do something.
Chin higher and we're done. Great, Misha. Thank you.
I went up to the girls and I was just like, was it all right? And they were like, yeah, it was good, but like, you'd never know whether they're just saying that.
I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I looked good or not.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, but you're going to say that though, aren't you?
She wasn't like focused enough on what she was doing. She kept standing straight next to the model and behind him, and she didn't move that much.
I watched Sophie and Jade and they looked really good, and the way I felt when I came off the shoot was not good. I normally come off shoot and I feel really excited and really happy and excited to see my pictures, but now I'm dreading standing in front of the judges and waiting for my picture to come on that screen because I'm just dreading them not liking it, and if they don't like it, that's it, that's me gone. Which one of you will tango their way into the final stages? The finishing line is in sight, but only for one of you.
Oh,
That's it.
that made me feel a bit
Yeah, that made me feel a bit ill.
It hasn't said how many is going.
No,
Yeah.
It usually says.
I think 2 are going.
I think 2 might go.
I think 2.
Oh, the Lisa Mail tonight. That was a really scary kind of Lisa Mail. It didn't indicate that one person was going. Normally in Lisa Mail it goes, you know, oh, one of you is going back to England, but it didn't. And I have a really weird feeling that 2 girls are going to go.
Okay, girls, now the judges and I have to make a very tough decision, so we're going to need some time. Hola, chicas, and welcome to the Elimination Room. Now, there are only 4 of you left here in Buenos Aires, and tonight we have the very difficult task of choosing who should stay in the competition and who should fly back to London. Here to help me decide are the judges. Louis Mariette, designer and bespoke milliner.
Hello, ladies.
Huggy Ragnarsson, renowned fashion photographer and former model.
Hi, girls.
And I'm pleased to introduce our guest judge for this evening, Jimena Najon. Now, Jimena is the editor-in-chief of one of Argentina's most cutting-edge magazines, and she was your client on your photo shoot.
Hello, girls.
So, girls, I'm going to remind you of the prizes. The girl who becomes Britain's next top model will win a contract with top UK agency Models One. She will be the face of a Max Factor campaign, and she'll not only have 6 pages in Company magazine, but she'll also grace the cover. So now it's time to assess your work, and we'd like to start with Jade.
Oh.
Hi, Jade.
Hi, you all right?
Okay, so let's talk about your photo shoot. How did you get on?
I really like kind of the high fashion magazines. I was just really excited to see what images you were going to pull out the bag.
So let's see your best shot, Jade. Here it is.
Oh, it is a bit steamy. I didn't know I had that in me.
Oh, yeah. Jimena, how was Jade?
I really like that you find a lot of poses by yourself. You didn't have to be very directed, and they were edgy, and that's what I like for the magazine. So I think it was very nice.
Huggy.
That is just super sexy. It's a new side of you. And Jade, you rock. You totally rock.
Jade, you found your hot Latin lover. You evoke what everyone really secretly fantasizes about. You've really taken that beautiful dance into a new sensual level. You've really achieved it there.
And there is raw passion there, which is a different side to you. So well done to you for really tuning in and finding that from somewhere.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jade. Up next, Ashley.
Hello.
Hi, Ashley. How are you?
I'm a wee bit nervous.
You seem really nervous. Okay, just deep breath. You can be all right, okay? So, talk to me about your second week in Argentina. How have you found it?
Well, the week's been brilliant. We got sent to tango, and it's just, I know that I've been in the bottom quite a lot, so I'm just more worried.
Well, let's see your best shot. Here it is. What do you think, Ashley?
I could have done something more with the bottom, my leg more, maybe positioned it better.
You were very nervous about all the parts of your body, but I would love to see more spirit than body.
Lulu?
Mamma mia, Ashley. This is meant to be sensual Latin, dance. And yet your upper torso, my dear, is more stiff than river dance.
I think you did a great job, Ashley. From where you're coming from, sweetheart, you're leaps and bounds for me. And I see huge improvement, so I say well done.
Just breathe next time, okay? And then everything will fall into place. Okay, Ashley, thank you so much. Well done, thank you. Misha?
Hello.
Hi, Misha, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Let's talk about your designer casting. Benito's feedback, he loved your face, but he thought your walk was a little aggressive.
Oh.
He said he'd love to use you for a campaign, but he wouldn't use you on the catwalk. Let's talk about your tango photo shoot.
I don't know, it just felt like a little bit weird. I think it's just like the pressure of the competition. I'm thinking, oh my God, did I really do well? And I just got really, like I am now, got really upset.
It's understandable. We know how much you want to be here, all of you, so don't feel bad about crying. Should we have a look at your best shot? Misha, here it is.
I
actually quite like it. I'm quite surprised because I just felt quite horrible after the shoot.
Jimena, how was Misha?
I was really surprised when I saw you with all your makeup on because you have a very versatile face. That's a very good thing to have for a model.
You're snarling, but it's believable. And I think you look fantastically sexy.
Thank you, I'm so glad.
I have feedback from the photographer. She thought you were beautiful, but you kept getting lost behind the male model. You didn't make the most of the dress, and your eye contact was poor. And she would only use you for beauty shots. You've got a lucky shot. We've achieved it. There's no doubt about that, but you have to work harder. Okay, Misha?
Yeah.
Thank you, my darling.
Thank you.
Well done. And last but not least, Sophie.
Hi.
Hi, Sophie. So, you met with the top agency this week.
Yeah.
How did you find going to the agency?
I thought it was quite intimidating, but it's what's going to happen in the real world. So it was kind of like a first little look into it. So it was going to be scary, but we all did it.
Well, I have good news. At the agency, they loved your enthusiasm and your attitude. And they also said that you should be exercising and looking after your body, and that shopping doesn't count as cardio. What is it? Elaborate, please.
I do a lot of shopping, and that kind of counts as exercise, rushing around, like Christmas shopping.
Oh, yeah?
Rushing around the shops. And
Heart
stuff.
rate?
Exactly, and you drop something on the floor.
They didn't see it the same way
I
you
didn't
do.
think so.
No. Okay, so let's talk about your tango photo shoot.
I think actually it's one of the most challenging ones that I personally have done.
Here it is.
Sophie, I think you've delivered this shot beautifully. It's a big, powerful dress, big, dramatic sleeves, and you're just wearing it as if it's just part of you. You woke up with it on. Congratulations. Love it.
You took control, and I love it. It's really a great shot.
And I'm so excited to see something like this from you. You look like royalty. I mean, the attitude you've got in that picture, it's amazing.
Oh.
Absolutely brilliant.
That's amazing, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, girls, now the judges and I have to make a very tough decision, so we're going to need some time. And when we call you back into the room, I'll be telling you which one of you will be leaving us. Okay, so we have to send one of these girls back home to London. Who's it going to be? Let's start with Jade.
I'm so excited about Jade. She's like this fashion chameleon, and in this particular instance, wow, she interpreted that shot beautifully.
My concern is that she is still so petite, and I don't know if she's ready right now. Ashley.
I think she has a very stiff pose, and for me, she's not ready yet.
Unfortunately, she didn't have the confidence to come here to begin with.
That's okay.
And then now she's finally starting to believe. And I'm not sure if it's too late.
Misha. It's been a little hit and miss the last few weeks. The feedback from the clients, the fact that she's been struggling to give a variation of looks concerns me.
Sophie. I've always saw her as commercial. And I saw her as insincere. I saw her stiff. I saw her sometimes dead face. Now I'm starting to see a little bit more editorial. Whereas before, I just saw catalog.
So who do we send home? I have 4 beautiful girls standing in front of me, but I only have 3 photographs in my hands. These photographs represent the 3 of you who continue on your journey to becoming Britain's next top model. The first girl I'm going to call will not only continue her journey to becoming Britain's next top model, but has been chosen as the winner of the photo shoot and who will feature in the next issue of Jimena's magazine. And that girl is Jade. Congratulations, Jade. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The next girl going through, Sophie. Congratulations, Sophie.
Thank you.
Well, Misha and Ashley, please step forward. Girls, I only have 1 photograph in my hands. And this photo represents the girl who will continue on her journey to becoming Britain's next top model. Girls, this has been such a hard decision for us to make today. And I just want you to know that we are so proud of both of you. Misha, this is the second week running that you've had negative feedback on your facial expressions. And our concern is that your confidence is slipping. And at this stage in the competition, you need to be getting stronger and stronger. We believe in you, but do you believe in yourself? Ashley, you've proved to us and to yourself that you're a strong contender, and you've produced some fantastic images. And we feel that you've not only grown as a model, but as a person. But at this stage, the competition is fierce, and we're wondering, do you have anything left to give? Girls, I'm only going to call one name. And the girl's name I do not call will have to go back to the house, pack up her things, and fly home. The girl continuing on her journey to becoming Britain's next top model is Misha.
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Misha. Well done, baby.
This is the best thing in my life. I've never enjoyed something so much in all my life, learned so much. I don't know, it's just unbelievable, the feeling that you get when you're on a photo shoot. It's... I seriously don't want to go. Oh look, my boot cap t-shirt. For fuck's sake.
Next time on Britain's Next Top Model, the girls work it at Buenos Aires Fashion Week.
Let's go on. I just need to find her.
They take on an Argentine icon in their last ever photo shoot.
I was feeling so much pressure.
And the tensions begin to mount as they fight for their place in the final two.
Something's changed in you.
The pressure that you're under here, you've got to deliver.
What am I doing? I've just been trying my absolute hardest.